Okay. Keep forgetting to say this. Get your Acts 2:38 stickers. Spread the gospel, one sticker at a time. Okay. I don't know exactly where this is about to go, but it was something that would not leave my mind when I was reading it. So I decided to share it. I'm going to give my thought on it, and then, if you have a different thought, you can tell me. I don't know. But I was reading in 1 Chronicles 7, and it says in verse 12, the sons of never mind. Verse 20, the descendants of Ephraim were Shelah, Bered, Tahath, blah, 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 and then Ezer and Eliad. These two were killed trying to steal livestock from the local farmers near Gath. Their father Ephraim mourned for them a long time, and his relatives came to comfort him. Afterward, Ephraim slept with his wife, and she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. Ephraim named him Beriah because of the tragedy his family had suffered. I looked up the meaning of Beriah, and it says in the Hebrew or Greek, I think Hebrew, in evil, in tragedy, misfortune. And for a while I was thinking, he literally labeled someone's whole life in tragedy, in evil, misfortune. Imagine your name meaning that. And I was like, that's so mean. But I know that that's a thing back in the time where they would, the names had a lot of meaning. And so, but it made me think, why would you want to be reminded of your past and something that happened in your life that was tragic every day, repeatedly, over and over and over and over again? To me, that seemed weird. So I was trying to study it, and then I was like, wait a minute, in tragedy. So he had a child. Life came out of where there was death, kind of. So he had two sons die, but then God heard his mourning and everything, and he blessed him with another son. And so I'm thinking, okay, maybe this means in tragedy. Maybe this means like he was, out of tragedy came life. But then I started researching it more, and I was thinking about it. I was like, no, if you were joyful about a blessing that God has given you, you wouldn't have labeled it something like misfortune. That doesn't sound right. And so I was praying about this, and I was like, God, like what could this mean? Like, why did he do this? It literally is only like 4 verses in the Bible. It's such a small little thing, and it's mentioned like nowhere else. So I was like, okay, what is the purpose of this being in there? And I feel like God was using this story to show that, yes, tragedy happens. He allows things to happen, but he will bring good out of a situation. And it's up to us to choose whether we see that in a good way or in a bad way. There may be things that might happen in your life that you may think, oh, why would you let this happen, and be all mad and bitter? But it's up to us to not stay bitter. God is still on the throne, and he is still in control no matter what happens in our life. So for Ephraim to turn around and kind of, in a way that I see it, is curse the blessing that God has given him and label it something bad, I think is kind of really disrespectful and rude to God. He just blessed you after tragedy, and you're going to turn around and say, no, like this is misfortune to me. And for some reason in my mind, I keep thinking about I might not have had something go the way that I wanted, or I might have not gotten the job that I wanted, or there something bad, or I lost my house, I lost my car, but God blessed me with this, or God gave me a job that may not pay as much, but I'm be able to pay my bills and I'm able to, serve God. It doesn't take me away from God. You never know what doors God is closing. And this, I know that this story is kind of a stretch because this guy lost 2 sons, but I feel like in the same scenario type of way, when you lose something, God is still on the throne, God is still good, and he may have been closing that door for a reason, and we need to have our posture right towards God and realize, okay, this might not have turned out the way that I wanted, the way that I desired, the way that I had planned in my mind, but God has a different plan. And I am not going to curse any blessings or be unthankful for the things that he has given me. Let's say you want a big Mercedes or something, or I don't know, BMW, some expensive car, Ferrari, and it gets totaled in a car accident, and you didn't have insurance on it. I don't know why you would have a Ferrari and not put insurance on it, but anyways, you didn't have insurance on it. You lose it. It's gone. All that money you put into it, it's gone. But God blesses you with a Toyota Corolla, brand new, and you're unthankful, you're ungrateful, you're mad, you're not happy about it. That doesn't sound good. That car is a blessing, whether you might not think so or not, whether you like it or not, or whether it might not be the way that you want it or not. God has blessed you, and we're to be thankful in everything that we do and everything that God has given us. A lot of times in the current job that I have, I don't make a whole lot, but I have to sit back and realize, you know what? God, you have a plan. You have a reason for me having this job. You might be paving a way for me to advance either in the company, or you might be building me in this season for a different job. And I should be thankful, because if I would jump ahead and do something that I'm not supposed to do, then it'll totally destroy the path that God has for me. I am thankful for those closed doors. I'm thankful for the Toyota Corolla. I'm thankful for the job that might not pay as much. It might not be the way that I want, or I may have lost something that I had that I thought was really great, but God is preparing me for something else. It is up to us to not be bitter, to not be mad when it doesn't go our way, and not be unthankful. And don't label your gift, your blessing, as a curse. Don't look at that Toyota Corolla and be like, yeah, this piece of junk. Your words have power. Do not label things. Do not say bad things or label something called misfortune or in tragedy or an evil of a blessing that God gave you. Don't know who this is for. It might just be for me. I don't know. But I felt like I had to hop on here and say this. That's it.